Okay, guys, so today I'm going to show you Quizizz. Quizizz is a nice little tool you can use to kind of shake things up in the classroom. I was a big fan of it when I was teaching, just for the fact that it kind of creates a game-like atmosphere for the kids, and it also allows me to collect the same data I would as giving a quiz, but it makes it seem a little more fun. The nice thing about Quizizz is you don't have to create an account. You can actually log in with Google. So when I click up here to log in, I'm going to log in with my Google, and you get to it by just quizizz.com. So I'm going to go through first what it looks like for you as a teacher, and then I'll show you how to set up your own quiz. I've created one that I'm going to have you guys take, just so you can see what it looks like from a student point of view. Let's see what it looks like for me as a teacher. So you can see my quizzes here. If I go to my quizzes, the one I've just created one for now, and it's a technology challenge one. To see the results, to see what your students are going, what answers your students submitted, you're going to go over here to reports, and you're going to click on your challenge. The nice thing about quizzes that you won't get from it, maybe a Kahoot, is you can set it to be running for any amount of time period. This specific one is a homework game, which means it can stay open until they give you about 2 weeks, so it can stay open until this specific one will stay open until February 18th. So here's my quiz. I actually went in and took it for myself just so I can have some results on there, but there's the total accuracy. You can add standards in it. If you look at my questions, it'll tell you how many people answered it, how many people got it right. A little more in depth than a Kahoot. And if I had standards on here, it would show the standards that were met or not met. What's actually cool about this as well is if you have those helicopter parents and you want to impress them, you can actually email the results of that specific student to their parent. So that's what it looks like on the back end when the students complete the quiz. Let me show you how to create a quiz. Most of this is pretty self-explanatory. You go up to the top, you create a quiz. It'll let you import questions if you have them saved somewhere in an Excel file. And right here is where I'm going to choose to align it to standards. Right now I'm not going to do that because I don't want to take the time to add standards, but that is an option. And I'm going to create new questions for this. Again, like I said, you can search your computer if you have Excel sheets or documents with questions on them. I'm going to create a new one. Type in my question. Red, you have to choose a correct answer, and then you hit save. For right now, I'm just going to add one question to it, just so, again, it's all self-explanatory here. When I'm done, I'm going to choose finish quiz. Give it a range here. And this is where you can choose some of the options. So if you want to do it live, where everyone in class is going to be doing it at the same time, you're obviously going to choose live. If you want kids to kind of do it at their own pace, you're going to choose homework. I'm going to make this homework. So I can choose a date. And again, like I said, it gives you about 2 weeks here. You can, the date and the time and all that good stuff. You can require them to log in. I wouldn't recommend this, probably because it's not so much important. When they go to take the quiz, they're going to have to enter their name, so you'll know who's answering which questions. You can also shuffle the answers, allow them to see the answers when they're done. You can add memes in there, so every time they answer a question, it gives them a cute little meme. You could add music. You can choose to hide the leaderboard if you don't want kids competing against one another. All that's up to you. You can choose your memes. There's a lot of fun, cute little things in here. But I'm going to leave those settings as they are. Click proceed, and then it's going to generate a code for me that I'm going to give to the students to log in. So all my kids have to do now is go to quizizz.com and they type in this code and they can do the quiz. Now let's go ahead and let me show you what it looks like here. Remember that code. I'm going to join this one that I just created. So this would be me as a student. I already forgot the code, 266103. Since I'm logged in, it's going to use my name automatically. If they're not logged in, they'll have to type in their name. But I start the quiz. Here's my question. And notice the time bar up here. You can get rid of that in options so that kids don't feel like they're being timed while they do that. But it's all done. Shows me my accuracy, all that good stuff. So, Quizizz, super easy, super fun for the kids. I encourage you to try it. There's also a library. So if you don't want to pick your own, you want to find something that someone else has already created, you can do that as well. So I'm going to go to find a quiz. Let's say I'm talking about states of matter. I can find the questions that other people have already created. That also saves you some time. You'll sign it the same way you did the other ones. That's all I got for you.